So as you know, the EAFC24 web app releases very soon. And because the web app is a great way to make coins before you can even play the game, I'm going to give you some tips. To be able to actually use the web app, you do need a FUT account. So as long as you've played FIFA Ultimate Team in a past FIFA, whether it's 23, 22, or even before then, you should be able to play. So if you haven't pre-ordered EAFC24, you will be able to use it. And similar to last year, if you did pre-order the Ultimate Edition, you won't be able to use your FIFA points straight away. And this is where all these tips and strategies will actually put you at an advantage. So as soon as you log into your account on the 20th, which is the release date of the web app, you'll be making your official start of your Ultimate Team. And if it's anything like every other year, you will have to select a nation. You will have a choice to pick one of the top 9 nations, but you should pick one of these instead to give you an advantage. So England and Germany are a really good choice because they have some of the top leagues in their country. And for example, England have Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2, and they can all link because they're English. And similar to Germany, a lot of German players are literally spread around the world, so they're in some of the top leagues. Next up, we have Brazil, which is kind of similar to Germany because there's a lot of Brazilians just spread across the world. And also Brazil won't have its own domestic league in Ultimate Team. And all of this is going to be great for starting SBCs because they're so simple and you just need that one link. And choosing England, Brazil, or Germany can make that difference. The next step will be that you choose a position to replace with a lone player. Personally, I choose one of the left or right mids or even a striker, but it really doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, you still keep that player that you're replacing. Now, after that's been chosen, you will be presented with another selection screen. But this time it will be a home kit, an away kit, and a badge. Now, you do want to choose these wisely to get an early boost of coins. And now to break it down, the better team item that you choose, the more expensive it's going to be to quick sell. For example, if you get the choice between a Man City kit and a Birmingham City kit, I would suggest that you choose the Man City kit because it's most likely going to be a gold rare compared to the Birmingham City kit, which might be a silver, or if they're lucky, a gold common. And obviously, the more rare the item, the more coins it's going to sell for. Now, moving on to the loyalty packs, where if you paid FIFA 23, you will get packs for playing EAFC 24. Last year, we were given 2 5k gold packs and 4 gold players packs, which included 1 rare and 11 commons, featuring 1 80+ rare player. And along with those packs, you will also be given some kits and some lone icon players and even some coin boosts, but they'll all be untradeable. But now will be time that you open the packs. You can open the packs in any order, it really doesn't matter, but there are some things that you should keep your eye out for inside the packs. So for all types of cards, whether that's bronze, silver, or even just gold, you want to keep your eye out on the top 5 leagues and top 10 nations. Many people will be looking to buy these cards, usually for SBCs that have just came out, which takes me on to my next point. If there are any SBCs that are tradable, you should probably be doing them. But last year, since we didn't get any tradable SBCs, I'm going to keep it as close and similar as it was last year. So many players don't know any better to buy these cards, where in reality, you should just be selling them or sniping them and selling them at a profit. A lot of the players in your packs will be non-meta, low-rated cards, and sometimes they might sell because of their nation or their league, as I mentioned before. But if they aren't any of those things, it is probably worth just discarding them. Or if you're patient, then you can just list them on the transfer market. Next up is meta cards. So these are usually really pacey players. Whether it's pace or just general stats and attributes, some of these players can sell for a lot of money. If you pack any of these players out of your beginner packs, you should be keeping them. Because over the next days, nobody has access to the game, so the price of these players are 100% going to be increasing. And next up are special cards. So when the web app releases, Team of the Week 1 will also be released. So there is a chance that you might get an inform. And if you pack an inform out of your beginner packs, you're really lucky. Because with that inform, you will be able to discard them and instantly get 10k coins. Now with that 10k, there are endless possibilities. You can start investing into players that are meta, or even start sniping players and listing them for profit. And in the future, if you do want one of these special cards back, you can use quick sell recovery to re-obtain this card. And a little side note, in the past years, you've seen many content creators screen sharing other people's packs for content. And with the massive increase of PC players, I will also be doing this. So if you do want to join the Discord, it will be linked down in the description. Just in case you want to show your packs on my stream and even be featured in a YouTube video. So now that you've opened all your packs and listed some players, you should start getting some coins in. While this is happening, you should be looking out for meta players, as I said before, and potentially sniping or bidding on them. If you're not sure if a player is worth buying yet, you can use the watch feature on the web app to see if that player at a specific price actually sold. This can give you like the ballpark area of where you should be selling yours of that player, and also how much you should be buying or sniping them for. Just to remind you that EA do take a 5% tax when you're selling players. And at about this time, you should have some players on your transfer list, hopefully selling, and now's the time that you go check out the rest of the web app. And last year, you got untradable packs for completing objectives. Some of them are really simple, so definitely check it out. And you can also start on your beginner SBCs. Getting them out of the way allows you to continue and do marquee matchups on the next day, which you can also pre-buy players for. There are usually people on Twitter that speculate which teams are going to be in the marquee matchups, so that should give you an idea of who to buy and who you're going to be putting in the SBCs. If you do struggle doing them, there is a website called Futbin that does help you, but I definitely suggest that you don't copy it exactly. For example, I have a screenshot here of an old SBC, which you might think is full of just random silvers and bronzes, and you'd be right. But there's a much better way to think about this SBC. For example, the 3 Polish players on the right hand side are all in the same Poland league, with 2 of them being from the exact same team. You might think that's completely random, and you'd be right. These Polish players are totally random. But you can do this with cheaper English players, because people will be buying this because it's on show. People are thinking this is the only solution, so they need these Polish players, which means these Polish players will go up in price. But for example, you could use 3 English players that are in the championship, and nobody would know that that's the exact same solution. So if you are copying SBCs from Futbin, please be wary when you are copying them, because some players' prices might be totally inflated. Now that I've mentioned the solutions on Futbin, this puts me on to my next point, which is the bronze pack method. Personally, I don't really like doing the bronze pack method, but it's definitely an idea that you can look into. So as you've seen from the solution from Futbin, there are many bronze players, and using the bronze pack method can cause you to pack those players. Not only will you be getting some players, you will also get some items that you can sell, but they'll probably just go for discard. So I think the idea of the bronze pack method is that you get a solution player from an SBC, and that's how you make your coins. So let me know down in the comments if you'll be doing the bronze pack method or which method you will be following. And if this video has helped you, please make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, also make sure you join the Discord down in the description. And I guess good luck in the EFC24 web app.